Man, do I have something good for you today. Are you ready for the world's first esport ready anime game? With action-packed PvP, beautiful customizable characters, skills, weapons, all we need is a pledge of $7,321. Don't miss out now, there have already been 12 people that have pledged $555 and we only have 27 days to go. Yeah. That is Stardust League, a brand new upcoming PvP anime gacha game. Yeah, this is already a recipe for success. Before we go ahead and jump into this video though, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of our incredible patrons over on Patreon. You guys are true SSR quality husbandos and waifus, and I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for the support. Also, if you guys are bored, come and follow both Mrs. Stix and I over on Twitter. So I was first made aware of this over on the Gacha Gaming subreddit. There was a guy, Striking Reception 29, who admittedly has negative comment karma. Is that actually possible? Are you capable of having negative comment karma over on Reddit? He literally posted on a Reddit called Free Karma for You, going on to say, "Hi everyone, please upvote me. I shall endeavor to..." Dude, what? He's begging for comment karma so his account looks more legitimate. Then he goes on to attempt to promote his YouTube channel by stating that he's currently working on a game inspired by both King's Avatar and Genshin Impact, posted on the King's Avatar subreddit. They actually have a gameplay trailer for the game. I'm interested in checking that out, and we will check that out in just a minute. But before that, let's just rewind a minute back to the Reddit thread. It's kind of my first time posting here. Okay, so you're like, I'm new to the community. I've never posted in this community before, but please check out my game. And he even includes a link to his Kickstarter. So he's literally saying, please give me money. I know you guys don't know who I am. I've never been part of this community before, but please, I beg you, give me money. First and foremost, I want to say that this is a promo post, and I am promoting a game that my indie studio and I have been working on for some time. Please note we are a small team, so don't judge us like how you would for larger titles. Everyone should be judged, my man. You cannot come into a thread. You cannot promote your product amongst completely new potential players and say, don't judge me. That's just not how this works. Our game is called Stardust League, and we're going to be launching on both mobile and PC in around 2 months' time. So they are fully launching on February 2023. Wow. It is an anime gacha game that focuses heavily on PvP combat. Now, I am of the firm opinion that you cannot have a competitive PvP gacha game because gacha is random, which means if someone is lucky and they end up with an OP character and you're unlucky and you never end up with any of the OP characters, you'll never be able to play effectively, competitively. So PvP gacha games are always going to be heavily unbalanced and very unfair. Both 1v1 duels as well as 5v5 team play. There's also going to be a small open world segment where players can go on quests in and around the city of Lyra, one of the factions in our lore. We don't really have one very strong niche, but rather we have a developing, wait. So you don't have a specific niche, you're just kind of like a mix and match of all these different genres put together. Hey, here's a potentially open world, but at the same time segregated world, and at the same time instance world, PvP game that also doesn't have PvP, that allows for you to go out and do PvE and quests with other people as well. I don't know. This seems like a very grandiose idea and is no doubt going to have very poor execution. We've been developing the game, we've been developing the gameplay based on feedback from our small early stage alpha tester community. So you've held an alpha test for the game, and it was an early stage alpha, and the game is launching in 2 months. Are you for real? Wow. We have a Kickstarter campaign, and it is not going too well. Wow, what a shocker. So if you're keen to check it out, it'd be greatly appreciated. Interest went away as soon as I saw that dreaded acronym, PvP. Yeah, there's Gacha, Indie Studio, Kickstarter, PvP. What it seems to be missing is NFT. People are not receiving this very well, admittedly. Although there is a comment down here This is what I was expecting, a PvP game with Honkai Impact gameplay. I don't even know how on earth they made such crisp mechanics that didn't have the most important... Dude, if that is not there is no way someone said this is what I was expecting a PvP. This is not Honkai Impact quality gameplay. Are you serious? Dude, stop pretending that this isn't you. We all know that this is you, especially given this account is old, years old, and has tons of comment karma, and the account you're posting with, it literally has none. Come on, be honest with yourself. Be honest with your community. So, there is admittedly oh my god, a whole lot of information. Let's see. There are a lot of people here, apparently a lot of people working on the game. How are we not supposed to judge you when you have a team of what? 12 people total working on this game? That is a lot of people. All right, let's see. Stardust League is a PvP anime game set in the cosmic realm of Lania Twain. Lani Ikea. Dude, where do you guys come up with these names from? You just run this through like a fantasy name generator? Come on. Players take on one another in intense solo or team fights. Using elemental combat skills, there is a character and play style for everyone. Tournaments and league cups planned across a variety of beautiful arenas and so they are actually planning tournaments and league cups. And they have a budget of $7,000 for 12 staff members, 12 developers, 12 programmers. This person, this image right here, this is exactly how I feel. I don't understand. Here is a gameplay trailer that we will go ahead and briefly examine. The Honkai Impact 3rd quality gameplay. This is some janky ass shit. The future of esports is now.
Hello everyone on Kickstarter watching this. I'm Daniel from Stardust League, and we're here to bring you the world's first anime PvP title. For too long, anime games has been given the reputation of...
Okay, now I feel bad because I know he actually has a face, so if I'm making fun of the game, then I know I'm making fun of something that he is proud and worked on.
Either being pay-to-win games or lackluster 2D idle games, and we aim to change...
This looks lackluster too, my dude.
...and esports into the anime genre. Our goal is to bring anime and gaming fans around the world an experience that is thrilling, strategic, and artistically beautiful. I know it sounds like we're aiming for the impossible.
You are.
Esports is a very hard genre to enter, especially as a small indie studio.
Dude, you have a budget of $7,000. You're not going to enter the esports genre.
Well, that is why we need your support.
Oh, $7,000 of it.
Very hard for the past year, and we're excited to finally show the world our vision of how anime can join the PvP industry. Now, to also give you some insight of where we're heading, we're just...
So essentially what's going on here is this guy lives in his parents' basement and he's trying to get as much money as he can together so he can move out and get a real job, but he can't. So this is his attempt at securing a future for himself. Does that mean?
League to a small select number of Twitch streamers for feedback.
Wait, is that Karen?
Positive, and it affirmed us that we're heading on the right track. Thereafter, Steam approved us for the upcoming Next Fest in February next year. We also built the game in a mobile pipeline, so we aim to release on mobile as well. Safe to say we're heading for an exciting...
Dude, that was Karen. She's actually a friend of Mrs. Stix in my... Oh, no.
To be a part of our development process. If you can back us financially, please do.
If you have money, please give it to us, as much of it as you can. We need it.
As it is rare to see a small indie studio take on the top of the gaming industry as we are.
Dude, they have expectations where they want to take on the titans of the esports industry? And all they're asking for is $7,000. Guys, it's only $7,000 and they're going to be capable of competing with League of Legends. It's only $7 grand.
Hope to see you all in the game, but also as a part of our growing community. And I will pass on the video to Tulip, our art director. Thank you for watching.
Hello, explorers.
Damn it! Am I the only one that was genuinely hoping that Tulip, the art director, was just him with like a top hat on or something?
My name is Tulip from Stardust, and I'm here to take on our artistic vision when building your next arena.
We bought these from the Unreal Engine store.
Design is the choice of the setting, deep understanding of the lore and the history of the world the environment is part of. Not only we want to build fun, fast arenas to battle in, but we also want to make it memorable. Throwing pieces of its story.
A memorable arena. It's literally just a
quick one, you'll catch it. But from the start, we faced a challenge. With our 2D environment artists to create our concepts, we had to feed our 3D team piles of visual references and plan the arena in a 3D space through the blocking phase. When we are happy with the concept, we have to test it to make sure it's of a right size for one player versus a player. Big enough to dodge and see the full effect of the character.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you here. I have a friend, Callum Upton, who has a YouTube channel that does a lot of Kickstarter, a lot of indie, covers a lot of indie games, and he's actually in the process of developing an indie game himself that is making a game that looks exponentially better than this without funding from Kickstarter.
To increase fairness and making advancement more difficult and rewarding. If you have an idea for the next arena, please let us know. We would love your support and for you to be part of our development process. After all, we are making games for us gamers. Will I see you on the leaderboard?
No, the leaderboard is going to consist of like 6 people. It's going to be the remainder of the staff that are left after they all abandon the project. I feel bad for tearing into this as much as I am, but at the same time, come on. Element-based combos, fast-paced combat, challenging boss fights, low latency network, a unique combat system with a bunch of different abilities, skill combos, unlock attacks or attack variations. I have a bunch of different characters. I'm assuming here that each character is going to fill a different role, a different class, an archetype. We have Clarent, who is a knight using a one-handed sword, not a shield. We have Dex, very sleek, very slick name, dude. The assassin. We have Rapunzel, the hunter. We have Natsu, Aurora. All right, looks like there are a bunch of different weapon types. You can equip weapons and items in your inventory. Every character is able to equip 5 elemental attacks during a match, so they have a variety of different skills that you can use. Unlock and master move skills. Honestly, from these images, it doesn't actually look bad. There's a skill tree system, not implemented yet, but you know, eventually. Reward tiers. Okay, here's where we get to see where they're gonna make their money. $25 nets you access to the closed alpha. The game is launching in 2 months. This ends in 1 month. How are they gonna? Are they saying that the game is launching into alpha? Their claim on Reddit was that the game is fully launching. This is confusing. So it looks like media access to the Steam closed alpha, digital copy of the game, and you unlock the character Kazuya Homura. So if you do not pledge $25, you do not unlock Kazuya. $35. Legendary weapon. That's always, if the weapons give stats, then this is immediately pay to win. $45. Starlit Runes box. Yeah, okay. Selection of 30 Starlit Runes to enchant your weapons with. So this is incredibly pay to win. You spend $45, you can enchant your weapons with unique items. $65. You get Lady Titania and additional items, but so that's 2 characters you unlock for pledging. You unlock the legendary weapon Cosmetic Akatsuki for $85. And then at $100, oh, that's a skin. So these are actual characters, and this is just a skin. Weapon unlock, exclusive character for 185, a weapon skin for 250, another exclusive character for $550. If you give us $550, you're one of the 150 people that will have exclusive access to this character. This is one character nobody else will ever be able to use. Well, except for the other 149 people, but you know, if anyone else wants to play the game, they're not gonna have access to her. Permanent pass to the Stardust Club. Custom enemy design, yeah, these aren't really very appealing. Then we have the arenas, which actually looked really basic, really uninspired as well. I don't know, they plan tournaments, they wanna do PvE as well. Intense boss fights, a battle royale, the ability to traverse beautiful, unique biomes with your friend. Dude, when they said that they do not have a specific genre, they were not kidding. They've literally made a game with every genre they could possibly cram into it in hopes that they could kind of hit gold with something. Multiplayer, action combat, battle royales, a 5v5 PvP arena-based game. Like, there are just so many different genres that this is not going to be worth it for any of them. Like, they are not going to excel in any of them at all. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't like to unnecessarily hate on a new game. Okay, I don't, but come on. 12 backers, $500 pledged. You made a new account. You're begging for karma, so your account looks more legitimate. Your first post in a community that is dedicated to gachas is a promotional post instead of investing time and having players, potential players, get to know you a little bit more first. Your claims are that you're gonna be the first esport ready anime game. No, come on. Now, if you're not interested in Stardust League, and I would not blame you for not being interested in this game, don't worry. I got you covered right now with 2 different videos on screen. One featuring a list of what I believe are the best gacha games to play right now. These are gacha games you can literally download immediately on your phone and then play. The other is a list of every gacha game still confirmed to be releasing this month in the month of December 2022. I urge you to go check both the videos out.